Well, hello, good people. Today I wanted to go over some updates that have recently come to Udio or Udio, whichever way you want to pronounce it. And these updates are really helpful. The first one being a simple but useful one where you can select multiple tracks now and delete them all at the same time. Now it's quite cumbersome to have all these clips just willy-nilly here, but now with a generation tree, we can select the track here with the three dots and click on Show Track History, and that's going to give us this drop down here. We click that and it's going to give us all the associated tracks for that specific audio clip. Now this comes in really handy with this next update, which is audio Inpainting. So back to the three dots here, if you click on that, you're going to see Inpaint Track. Let's select that. You're going to see two areas, a top and bottom. Now this track is about 1 minute and 5 seconds. If I slide it over, you see that we can go from the beginning to the end of the track. And the top one is where you're going to actually do the inpainting. So the way this works is if I click on clear region, you see those selectors are going to disappear. If I click add region, it's going to add a beginning and an end selector. This will enable us to select where we want to inpaint. And by inpainting, I mean we're going to change the lyrics but keep the flow of the song. Now you can add up to 4 of these at the same time. I'm going to add another 2 or 3 here, and I can change those areas. But for demonstration purposes, I'm just going to change the beginning of the song. So first what I'm going to do here, I'm going to highlight the first line of verse 1 here, and I'm going to select tab. And you notice it's going to give you 3 asterisks on each side. Basically, you're saying, I want to change these lyrics. Now at the top here, I'm going to select add region, and I'm going to find this area that we want to change. So I'm looking for the lyric rising.
Walking this morning, sun barely rising.
So right about here is where the lyrics end. And I'm not going to change a lot of it. All I'm going to change is walking this morning to getting out of bed this morning, sun barely rising. I find with a lot of blues songs, it's woke up this morning, walking this morning. So I tend to change that a lot. And all that's left to do is click on create. So I'm going to play verse 1, just the one line, and compare it to the inpainted version. So here's original.
Walking this morning, sun barely rising.
All right, sounds great. And then here's the inpainted version.
Dragging myself out of bed, sun barely rising.
Now, I will tell you it's not perfect. Have a listen.
And the shadows coming, and you ain't owing mine.
Total gibberish, right? That was one of the generations. Let me play you this one.
Sun barely rising, it is on the way to Kingdom. Same old story.
Just keep that in mind. It's not always going to be perfect. You may get it the first try. It may take a couple tries. But so far I found it works pretty well. Now another great update that came to Udio was the fact that if you click on extension, you'll see at the bottom here, advanced controls. Mine is already selected on, but you'll see you have now a context length section. This is great because it's going to help with consistent verses and choruses for up to 2 minutes. Previously, it was only about 30 seconds, which was never really revealed until they updated this. I always thought it was about 30 to 1 minute. Now, just to prove it to you, here's a chorus of a song that I put together the other day. Here's the chorus.
I won't change for nobody. Gonna live my life, be somebody. I won't let their words define me. I'm staying true to who I wanna be.
This tune's sort of got a Rage Against the Machines type of tune. Check it out, it's pretty fun. But then over here, about the 3:48 mark, which is about a minute later, I'm gonna play this section for you.
I won't change for nobody. Gonna live my life, be somebody. I won't let their words define me. I'm staying true to who I wanna be. So let them talk, let them hate.
So as you can see, the choruses sound exactly the same. And yeah, you shouldn't have any more trouble with consistency. Now, that being said, again, you may have to regenerate a few times sometimes, but I found it was much more easier. Now, the other great update is now you can create songs up to 15 minutes. For those of you that want to create longer songs or progressive type of songs, shouldn't be no issues creating those long masterpieces. And finally, they released a paid plan now where whether you do it monthly or annually, of course it's going to be cheaper annually, but you'll see the monthly fee is $10 a month, 1,200 credits per month, no daily limit, priority processing queue, up to 3 concurrent generations, so you can do 6 tracks at a time, Inpainting, cover art, everything else that you know. And then the pro version is $30 a month, 4,800 credits. And of course there is still the free tier, so generally you'll get free 100 a month and 10 extra credits a day, but you got to use those credits up. It's not like it's going to save up over time. Anyway, until that next video, friends, I'll see you when I see you.